Hey
What's
Siri.
up, world?
Hey
Why
Siri.
Why are you calling Siri?
Pause the music.
That's not serious.
Yeah, there was nothing planned. Did you hear Siri? This is not Siri's house. We rock Android over here. Anyway.
Hey Alexa.
Lord,
No.
that's rude. Ain't nothing playing. You can't stop nothing. Take care of something and go pause it and come back to sit down. My bad, Nick. My bad. I had to get out of character a little bit.
A little bit.
Oh my God.
Hey Alexa. Cause they can't hear my cousin.
Why don't you say, oh, we go for I can turn it down, Quiz. That's all you had to say. And I'm pretty sure they can hear me. Anyways, hello world. This your girl, TT, aka Gold Mob from Florida. Alright, now today we're at the crib and I got some visitors. I got my family, cousins, husbands, friends, kin, and we just gonna talk about some stuff. Alright, y'all ready? Y'all ready? Who decided to go first?
Corey.
Oh.
And
And I will let everybody introduce themselves as they wish. Because I usually go around the room and introduce everybody, but I don't want to. Go.
I remember when he said he
What's up? I'm K Stretch, aka King Stretch, aka Corey.
Okay.
What up? Where's that?
Oh.
How you gonna make him introduce
Yeah.
himself?
I was gonna do it
intro.
on my turn.
When is your turn? Oh,
Yeah.
okay. Alright, so these topics. Oh, here we go. These grown folks right off the bat. Intimacy or sex? Let's talk about it.
I feel like it depends on what you're looking for.
No, I agree.
Yeah. Absolutely.
I agree.
I feel like it depends on what you're looking for. Like,
But
Yeah.
elaborate on it.
yeah, like when it comes to intimacy, I feel like that involves feelings. You feel me? When it comes to sex, I feel like that just involves the orgasm type shit. You feel me?
Drop
Yeah.
that T.
So it's like
Yeah.
it depends on if you're looking for a relationship or you're looking to get your rocks all the time.
Yeah, absolutely. Now, do you feel like that's something that should be established right at the jump?
Oh, for sure. For sure, you gotta have understanding in any situation.
Because nowadays,
I mean, nowadays everything shaky and rocky, so but a lot of stuff ain't solid or real, so you can't really talk that. You feel me? You gotta try to be real. You feel me?
Definitely got
Oh,
to
yeah.
express yourself in the beginning. Because if not, first you're going to be lost.
And I would say it's good to talk about it at the beginning because intimacy could mean something different for every single person. So versus, and even sex could mean something different for different people. Like some people could feel like, oh, if you have sex with me, nigga, we go together. You
We
know?
go together,
But-
we go together.
Yeah, but then other people could be like, oh, we just had sex. I just bust a nut. Now it's time to move on.
But for me, I think it's very important.
I'm sorry, I was disagreeing with that.
You can have to put this and start this shit up.
I know everything wrong.
But I think it's very important. I always say be honest in the beginning. Because it just like, I feel like when you be honest in the beginning, like, you know, let the person know like how you rocking. And you lie about it between our relationship, it's like, damn, like you could turn this in the beginning. I could have just basically doing me. So, yeah.
But I
That's
think,
just my opinion.
do everybody though? I feel like all us here are like well educated, smart people. I don't feel like everybody in the world has that same mindset.
I don't believe it.
Like, yeah, because I don't think people really be open to talk about it like that. Because, like, with me being in school, that is the number one reason why people come to therapy is lack of communication in their relationships. So, I feel like people don't really talk about it, even though they have an idea of what they want before they even start the relationship or a friendship or start talking to anybody.
That goddamn, it's like that goddamn first heartbreak of motherfucker. And I feel like that's really what it is. It's just like you put yourself into a comfort zone, and it's just like you gonna shake back and try to, you know what I'm saying, try to still give it a chance, or you gonna hold away.
Yeah.
And you feel not really get what you kind of want. So it's like that self-sabotage type.
Yeah. Some people just clam up. Cause speaking from experience in high school, mostly everybody remember their first, So at the time, my first just wanted sex, but I wanted a relationship and intimacy, and then that's where that first heartbreak came along, cause I'm thinking that's what I'm finna get. But again, we never even talked about what each of us wanted.
Yeah.
We just assumed the other person knew. But at the same time, we were teenagers too. So, but I feel like some people don't grow past that stage of being a teenager to even sit down and talk about, hey, what you looking for in a partner? Well, you don't know? Well, let me tell you what I'm looking for in a partner, So we can decide right now, is this just gonna be cut buddy, fuck buddy, sex, or are we gonna go deeper, on a deeper level?
Yeah, I agree with everything y'all saying, but I also think like you can also pick and choose who you want to be intimate with. Like you can have conversations about it and everything, but it's like, even though this is gonna be a one night stand, I'm still gonna put my all into this, because they ain't finna go in the group chat and talk about me. Like it just depends on the mindset. I'm just saying though, just gonna slide on to you.
That makes sense. What did you say? What did you say?
Don't put him on the spot. Don't put him on the spot.
I'll tell you.
And he ain't got nothing to say. Don't be forcing.
I know it was definitely on the thing like it should be known up front. Because I mean, the one thing that we can't buy, the one thing we can't get back, and that's time. So you got one person investing their time, even having the same mentality as this is another person. Your time, am I wasting your time? And I should care about wasting your time just as much as I think you would care about wasting my time. So now you don't have these long relationships that one person thinks it's gonna be one thing, like a long-term relationship, or maybe even a commitment, versus the other person thinking like, okay, my intimacy needs are checked off, my sex needs are checked off. I'm good with this right here. I'm not trying to be anything more than that. So I think it should be known up front, because everybody has a limited amount of time.
So do you think having sex with, knowing the difference, so say you do have feelings for this person and having sex with them, how do you, is it just sex, but how can you call it just sex when you have feelings for them?
Well, you have to determine what does intimacy mean to you. And then once you decide what it means to you,
then
different to different people. No, go ahead.
I was gonna say that do look different. And you could definitely speak on it from as far as a therapist's therapist perspective, because based on how you've grown up and you've shown that like it looks different for other people. So what maybe you look at as intimacy for you may not be intimacy for the other person.
Right.
Yeah.
Just because it's like it's not something that they view. So until y'all can, talk and y'all had a conversation, all right, what does intimacy look like for you? What does sex look like for you? That's where it all kind of come back full circle. So then it's all based on that understanding. Because I mean, let's just be honest, it's not a lot of complete homes now for kids growing up nowadays. So intimacy looks a lot different than we used to, or a lot of people used to. You feel me? So you just kind of gotta question that and figure out what that looked like. It's different for each and every last one of us in this room, because we was all raised differently. And even if you got brothers and sisters, it's still different, because you're gonna view it differently based on how you know what I'm saying?
Yeah. So and to tag on to that, a lot of times I I hear nowadays, it seems like people are confusing intimacy with romantic. Because you can be romantic and it leads to sex. But that intimacy is personalized.
Yeah.
Like, it's me and you. This is what we have. And that's intimacy versus just sex. You can have sex with anybody. You got certain organs, I got certain organs. You got feel a certain way, I feel a certain way. Let's get it. Like, there's a difference between the two. So, when you say intimacy or sex, like, intimacy is really between those two people. Nobody else in the world, like those two people versus sex. You know.
I'm gonna tell y'all a little snippet of our story. Cause I don't know if y'all know, Corey and I have been married for 18 years. And we met when we were stationed in Japan. And actually we met, March the 3rd and started dating March the 3rd. But what was so crazy, we dated for 6 months, then got married. He knew from the first moment, he was like, God told me that you was my wife. I was like, well, God ain't tell me that, so you just a fuck buddy. I was like, so fuck or no list. But yeah, but I mean, we talked about it, and I let him know, like, until God tell me you my husband, nigga, we just living in sin. I don't know what to say. Cause God ain't tell me you was my husband, so you just my little cut buddy for right now. But 18 years later, we still together. I can honestly say he has shown me what intimacy is, because when we met, I'm a tomboy. I'm used to hanging around my boy cousins, my brothers. Like, he was a straight up gentleman. He's the first guy to ever open a door for me. He's the first guy to take me on dates and pay for everything. He's the first guy to take me, like, to the beach to see the sunrise, to the beach to see the sunset. Like,
she was so drunk.
Yes, I was. I remember that. So, but he was the one to actually show me what it is to open yourself up to somebody and show your true self. And that's what turned me on to intimacy. I was like, okay, I could turn off the hard little thug nigga and, you know, be a female, because I was a thug, okay? But that's our little story on intimacy. Y'all ready to go? Everybody good on that?
Don't forget to introduce yourself. God damn, you got a lot to say.
All the time.
Yeah, what's going? My name Lika, also known as Leak.
Corey, quit peeking.
What is this?
Ooh.
What is that?
Marriage and prenup.
Oh.
I couldn't do
That's a good one.
it. Marriage and prenup.
Well, I ain't gonna lie, I ain't rich, so I ain't asked for a prenup. But I mean, to be honest, I don't know. If I was rich back then, I probably would have asked you for a prenup. I ain't gonna count. I'll be honest.
And I'm gonna tell you, like, I say it like this. With that, I think if the roles were reversed, I say the same thing. Because I wanna know that it's for me.
Yeah.
Like, the way people put on masks and stuff like that, the things people would do with makeup, like, you turn a whole nigga to a whole female. Like, it's just like, what? So I wanna know straight up, like, is this for me or is this for what I got? So if you sign up a prenup, alright, cool, I'm gonna have that thing shredded if you ready to sign it, because I know you for me. But at the same time, a lot of people not like that. So I don't know. Marriage and prenup, if it's in my situation, to where I know I had it, I probably would, just to see where she was at. Not to actually go through it, but to see where she at.
Anybody else?
If I don't need, if she ain't with it, then I already know that's not what I'm in to be with. She don't want me for me.
I feel like that's like a rich person type thing that just do this like scamming in a way.
As far as
Like as far as when you get, if you see all these celebrities and whatnot, they just be hopping in and out of 2-3 year relationships.
yeah.
These marriage contracts type.
Yeah.
I feel like that's for that type mess, but I don't really have no comment on it.
I don't believe in it.
You know,
Like, I don't think a prenup, I mean, again, maybe it's for celebrities, rich people, but for me, I don't believe in it because I feel it's a real one, like everything is like ours together. So when you have something, I have something, that's a team, so we have it together. So as far as prenup, it's just like, nah, that ain't for me. Like, I don't want what you got. Like, that's just my opinion, but I really can't go too deep in it because again, I think it's for celebrities. But if we were to get married, I'm not signing a prenup. I don't feel as though it's necessary because if we was to get divorced, you take what you came with. I'm gonna take what I came with. And if that was nothing, then let it be. That's just how real I am.
That's hard.
Yeah, I'm like, but nothing that you got. It's just me, like I don't want nothing you got. Like if we're getting divorced, like it's to the point where like if you got what you got, I'm just that type of person. Like I'm gonna make sure I'm straight regardless.
Right,
Either,
for sure.
either way. So.
About that tea.
Lika, you
Oh,
good?
my fault. I agree.
This is over here looking at yourself.
I ain't signing no prenup for real.
You ain't doing that.
That's just weird. Cause I feel like, what's the point of me marrying you, and then you gonna have to go through all this like what's going? Like
I
if
feel
the
like that's
trust,
what people do.
like is the trust really definitely?
But yeah,
Like,
like
sign a prenup, I mean, I don't
some
know.
people do
It's like,
because
like
I mean,
we put in a contract on this marriage. Like this,
Basically.
basically for rent. Basically, like it's
Basically.
mine, but it ain't mine for real, for real.
And that's why I said like if she were to sign it, if like Nika was to sign it, if I had it and Nika was to sign it, then I'd be like, alright, cool. Like as soon as you sign it, like I'm done with
I
it.
feel like at that point though,
Because what?
I feel like at that point it's like, nah, you like Dana basically always walking on eggshells.
For
It's like,
sure.
dang, it's like, because it's like in the sense of, alright, dang, you done run the prenup. Yeah, I really love you, so I'm gonna sign it. But then we're like, dang, so you really think I'll try to take that from you?
oh,
No,
but see,
oh,
wait,
no, I'm definitely
wait. No, you got to think about it. Me and Corey looking at it from a military perspective too.
Oh, yeah.
Because y'all gotta think, military is everywhere. And people overseas be trying to get a green card, people be trying to get money, trying to get their booty done, their titties done, their teeth fixed. So I don't feel like a prenup is just, for celebrities.
Oh, that's true.
Because
Yeah.
you gotta think about it, like there's other people out there that got money too. And not saying that, we was trying to get each other money because we made the same thing.
Yeah.
I think I made a little bit more because I was in ROTC, but we made the same amount of money. But I'm just saying, like, people actually had to do that in the military because them people overseas trying to get to America every day.
And so I can add on to that. So like whatever land you got, they entitled to it too. Y'all were paying the property tax on it. They entitled to it too. So like it's not even like a rich celebrity type. It could be a family thing. To where you might come into something and then like, okay, well I was married to him, so like and so I got like also with the military thing, yeah, like they try to get everything. And also with that, so say if she dipped and I retired, she's entitled to my retirement.
Yo, 10 years.
She entitled to my entire retirement. So it's like
50% of everything, nigga.
yeah.
Don't you say
So
that,
like,
don't
so
you
like
say that
she
shit
was-
like that.
this
Don't you recognize that shit. Like,
Ah,
she cut that.
she ain't supposed to be doing that.
Bit.
She ain't supposed to be doing. I rebuke it in the name of Jesus.
Quilla, just playing. I got my own money.
Yeah, your voice got too deep when you said it. Your voice got too deep. 50%, nigga.
50. Okay, I was just playing. Okay.
But yeah, like just to see where the heart at, because nowadays like you just don't know. So I think knowing where the heart at in the beginning, alright, cool. And yeah, I said I was gonna tear it up, I was gonna shred it and stuff like that. But I would let her know, like, okay, I know, because that's another thing. The number one thing in a relationship is communication. So right from the jump, when she was assigned that, that's communication right there. And I would have told her, like, look, you with being able to sign this, you willing to sign this, I'm shredding it right now because I know you here for me and not just my money.
For sure.
And that's where, like, you gotta know where the heart at versus, like, the intentions versus the desires versus the heart, the fleshly desires, should I say.
You good?
Ooh,
Yep, I went there.
I'm thirsty. Who's next though? Shake it up, please.
My name Quiz. I'll write down. Double dates. Honestly. You feel me? It just all depends on how both dates kind of vibe, like how the people vibe together. Cause it really could be dope. You feel me? Cause like you can have your moments where it's like a double date, everybody interacting, but then you have your moments where everybody kind of doing their own thing too. So and then I don't know. I'm trying to think.
I ain't never been on a double date. I mean, in high school, I went one time with my cousin because her mama wasn't gonna let her go by herself. But I ain't never been on a double date in my life.
You in security.
Right. So that wasn't even really no double date. That was actually like a blind date for me, just chaperoning her. Yeah, so I ain't never been on no double date. That's crazy. I don't think we got too many friends that are couples.
Married couple is that?
Yeah.
Yeah.
We ain't never been on a double date. Mm-mm.
I ain't really got no comment.
Yeah, I think double date is pretty cool, especially like when you know you can like leave the crib or whatever the case is. One day on the street, ain't gonna be like, oh, where you at when you coming back? Hurry up! I'm just in the room type stuff.
Yeah.
Ain't nothing awkward.
So let me ask y'all, would y'all do a double date, blind date type stuff? Or have y'all ever? I mean, because I've been reading online, more and more people going on blind dates. And I'm like, I ain't never been that type of person. Yeah, I ain't never been that type of person. I ain't
No
never.
trust.
I don't trust people like that, especially people on the internet.
Ain't no leave it on
Women roles in a relationship.
Oh, you start off, because I was going to say
You about to take
something.
off.
Yeah, I was going to take off.
Take off.
The enlighten us.
I don't know, but what is it? What do we need? What women need to do?
Let's
Like, what
talk.
Like, what's your first thought when you read that? Like,
I just have a question. It's like, as a girlfriend role or the wife role?
It don't matter.
Just
A woman role in
First
a
thing
relationship.
comes to mind.
Any woman. I mean,
But
whatever. Like you said, your first thought. What came to mind when you seen that?
You don't know.
I mean, I guess basically, you know, I see, I don't know which way to take
Probably may have to hear from her perspective.
What? No, what you want to say?
No, because I'm interested in wanting to hear from like a wife.
you honest?
Well-
start.
it. Okay, go
I
ahead.
look. I always start. So what is it saying? What is it?
It
Women
just said
role.
women role in relationships and why.
So, to me, I look at it as a relationship as a partnership. Marriage just makes it on a deeper level, but even in a relationship, it's a partnership. So, whatever her roles are, like y'all should have a conversation about it, alright? Because as a woman, your desire may be in the yard, so you doing lawn care while he's in the crib doing the finances and doing a shopping list and stuff like that. That's your role as a woman or as a man. So I think if you want to go biblically, okay, the woman is taking care of the house while the man is out. But I think that should be established when people come into a relationship. Like, okay, what do you do? What's your strengths? What's my weaknesses? What's my strengths? What's your weaknesses? And we can perform those roles together. Like, and make this thing work. Whether it's for a good time or a long time, it's still a partnership. It's still us coming together and basically kind of like facilitating each other. Like, okay, this is where you at, this is where I'm at. You do this, I do that, and we make this thing work. And then from there, it could become marriage. It could become something else. So I think it should be discussed. Again, I'm going to probably say it a few more times, but how many topics is in there? But communication is the key to any type of relationship, commitment, marriage, any of that. Like whether it's with your friend or whether it's with your significant other, communication is key. So,
I was just saying that was a good start.
Anybody else want to comment?
she's thinking. Them wheels is turning over there.
Well, I'm gonna jump in and say something real quick. I agree with that because when we first started dating, like Corey and I, we talked a lot, and I let him know off rip, hey, I ain't doing this, I ain't doing this. Like, I told him straight up, I don't mind, cooking, cleaning. I'll do everything I need to do inside the house, but I ain't raking no leaves, I ain't taking out no trash, I ain't doing this. And it's not because I didn't want to, but honestly, that's literally the only thing I asked him to do, was take care of the yard work and take out the trash. Everything else I took care of because I was like, my whole mindset was, this is a black man in uniform. He got so much against him every day. So what can I do to take some of the weight off of him? So when he come home, he can have a place of peace and just chill out. So it was my motto to cook, clean, and I also told him, hey, if I'm cooking, I'm only cooking 3 days a week. I want to eat out the other 4. I'm letting you know now. So, but I mean, it worked. Yeah, that was
What's
one
your
of the
days?
things.
Tonight was more, huh?
What's your days?
Probably, Thursday through Sunday.
Mhm.
They're Wednesday through
I
Sunday.
Monday, Wednesday, Friday.
Yeah, because I cook. But hey, I'm not finna cook every single day.
This was a special occasion. That's
Yeah.
why she was in there.
And I'm not finna do
Well, look, I appreciate your
I'm not
Hey,
gonna
I'm
do
glad we can get you
laundry
fed,
every
my
day.
brother. I'm glad we can get you fed.
I'm not
my
finna do
And she done cooked.
no,
I'm
yeah.
gonna fill off the couch.
Cause my thing is, like I said, I'm just trying to provide a place of peace for him and me. Because when you come home, hey, it's food on the stove. What you need me to do? You need me to run your bath water, take your shoes off. Okay, cool. Now you straight. Okay, cool. Now let me go do whatever the hell I want to do and chill. So that be my motto, my mindset. If he happy, I'm happy, and we good. But that's just me, y'all. Okay. Go ahead. Why you looking at me like that? I can see your eyes.
I was looking at the table.
Oh,
Hi.
all right. Well, y'all ready? Next question.
Alright. I'm ready for my question. Yeah, let's see.
It's 17 folks.
Oh my
She
god.
said
I
red
don't feel like
day.
this is no therapy.
What? What did it say?
I swear to God, let's do it's not. Xbox versus PC, PS5 versus computer. That ain't got nothing to do with this. Who did this? I'm going to the next one. I'm not, Corey, I'm gonna go to the next question. That ain't
Wait,
therapy.
that's
It's
valid.
valid.
That's
I
valid.
get what he's saying.
It's valid.
That's valid.
Y'all can talk about it.
Look,
I'm not
all
even
right.
talking this. I'm not.
So,
Y'all got 1 minute to talk
you
about
want
it.
to jump first? You want to jump first?
Me personally,
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna say, out of all them, of course, you know, Xbox gang, I love my Xbox. But I gotta give my respects to the PC. The consoles is crazy work. I don't know how y'all are some different individuals
Mhm.
in order to be able to do all that and click all that and set all that up in the first part.
Yeah.
All y'all tech savvy. And then to just get up there and whoop all us like that with that
It takes a lot of
ping
patience
and
and
excellent
time.
internet. Like, I really wish y'all could just have y'all own game because y'all don't need to be playing with us. And I'm saying y'all because I seen the setup. She was showing the tour and I seen the Predator. I was like, yeah. And he got control of it too. Why he got console control? He be cheating. He be cheating. I'm talking about your ping be negative 1400. Like your stuff, you see stuff before it even happened.
Talk about it.
Like, that's not good, bro. That's not good. I kind of went on a rant. I kind of went on a rant. 'Cause
The end of that video
I'm
game.
so freaking tired of losing to people. I be playing Fortnite and I'm always losing to people that they be building. They be done build all this junk and
Yeah.
it just be.
Yeah. Yeah.
And all I can do is a wall.
How y'all feel about men playing video games?
Wait,
Or anybody playing
let me
video
say
games?
mine.
I got
Yeah.
That's it.
Tell me.
Are you
No, I
serious?
got something to say
Are we
too.
right?
That's why I asked. Go ahead, Tia.
Go ahead, Corey. Finn, go ahead.
Go ahead.
I'm just saying that was the topic, so I want to jump in on the topic because I don't know what the hell.
No, that
y'all
wasn't the
talking
topic.
about.
The topic was Xbox versus PS5 versus
So we
console.
want to tell how we feel about
Well,
that.
y'all should have wrote it
Go
down.
ahead, Tia. How you feel about that? Because I
I mean-
feel some type of way.
At times, it's okay.
Okay.
Because at times, I don't want to be bothered.
Right?
So I will play a game, but then at other times, I'll be like, you know, I'm kind of big my nigga.
Yeah,
But then by the
yeah.
time he come in the bed, I'm just like, I don't be bothered no more because you've been in the game too long. Now you figure to go to sleep, so it's pointless.
Thank you.
So I'm just like, I mean, I guess I'm in between.
I feel.
I'm in between. I'm in between.
Why y'all
I think it should be like, you can't say, but maybe like when you be doing your own stuff, you want to be with you then, like.
You talking about Xbox?
Yeah, but I'm saying it's about you're talking about quality time. You've been on the game, so you can't get your quality time. So I feel like it needs to be like
Yes.
She ain't talking about Xbox.
yes, I am.
Yes, she is.
Oh, what you really say? Let her cook.
She didn't fit. Go ahead. Go ahead. Go ahead.
Because if you want to say he been on the game too much, he can say you like what you do, like something that you do it all day. So you can't like put a like
No, I don't.
But you can express
I know,
yourself. I feel
I
like
don't
it's you could just communicate. Hey, like just ask them or just
But it can work both ways, and I just ask him and ask her. Now we gonna meet in the middle.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Hey.
All the way back to communication.
I love the fairness. I love to be fair. Meet in the middle. Okay. Look good in there in a camera. But go ahead, Nika. I'm gonna let you take over.
Okay, so I kind of feel the same way. I feel like, first off, when they come home, they should relax, but that don't mean go straight to the game. That mean come, check on the household, check on everybody, check on your significant other first, and make sure that I don't have anything planned. And then be like, okay, are you cool, babe? I'm cool. I'm finna go play a game.
Yeah.
All right, we agree. Deuces.
Simple.
That's my take on it.
That's it. That's so simple.
Why you looking at me like that, Queen?
That sounds just like what I be doing.
Queen.
Oh!
That sounds just like what I be
You know,
doing.
ain't got my bad to the people on the camera.
That's
That's
how
right.
you know
I
I
need
be
to eat
doing.
right. Eat right.
I be coming home and yeah. I be seeing you and I be like, hey, hey.
Look,
Wait, do you agree with Quez? Because I don't think you do how you looking at it.
I'm
No.
just gonna,
I
I'm
don't
gonna say
agree
this.
at all.
I'm just gonna say this. This is real. This is raw. We do stop the camera. We don't cut nothing. So you wanna say something? Go ahead and say it. And it just is what it is. And you know the
I
real.
be speaking. I be
I don't-
coming in there getting smooches. I gotta get my smooches.
I can't relate to quiz.
Are you not a game related?
I do. I am looking at my game just down.
Yeah.
But I used to pay it. Like I just used to pay it. But that was when I was staying at Ted house. So she didn't really go through the noise and everything. But she was on FaceTime hearing the screaming and all that.
So as men, like that's.
So I shouldn't get the PS5.
He should. I bet.
Thank
I mean, it's the
It's communication.
It's the communication.
It's
Eventually,
communication.
I'm going to get him the PS5.
It's communication.
And I'm
You
just
know?
saying, she
It
wants
sound perfect.
she want to give me the 5, right? But she know I play PC. So that's why we gotta have the communication, cause she see like Twan got the PS5.
Yeah, I kind of want
Trey got the PS5. Like, and then that's how I know. Like, she said she want to get me that. She want to get me the PS5. I know she want to get the PS5, but cause you know I play PC.
And to be honest, cuz by wanting to get him the PS5, you want him to downgrade.
How is that a
Oh,
downgrade?
it's a downgrade.
It's a downgrade. It's
Yeah,
amazing
downgrade.
Our
downgrade.
PC come with
cuz
so much. It's like
Yeah.
a system. It's
Yeah.
for itself.
You be
Oh.
like he got the top of the line. Like you don't
you-
want to go down to no PS5.
Like, cause honestly,
Like,
it's,
it's like-
it's PC, PS5, then Xbox. You know?
Nah, hell
Oh.
no. Wait.
Listen,
It's PC, Xbox, PS5.
yeah.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying?
So let me say it like this. Let me say it like this. Like the PC, we got what PS got, we got what Xbox got, and we also got our games. And the reason,
Yeah, I was going to say they got one more minute.
the reason
For the last
that
question.
that a lot of people go to PC is because you can go to the PlayStation or you can go Xbox and you can just go straight PC. And the speed is crazy. Speed is crazy. And I don't want to go that route. I wouldn't want to go that route. And that's where the communication comes in. Because I know if she says she's going to give me a PS5,
Yeah.
I know she just want a PS5. So I might go out and got a PS5 for her. You know, and just flip it like that.
I feel you know.
But as far as the gaming go, that's our thing. Like it may be, I don't know, it may be gardening, it may be reality TV, it may be social media, but that's our thing. Like you don't really know how long you're gonna be on social media. You don't know how long you'll be watching reality TV or whatever. We don't know that. Just like y'all don't know how long
It's made for that.
we gonna be gaming. We don't know that because we in a live game. So it's gonna be taking a little bit. Might take a little bit
so
longer.
mad at me because I can't come outside and help him with work something that day. It's live. Like I can't just quit. Like,
Yeah,
I
he be
wanna
saying
come
that. I'm
help
like,
him.
what?
Like I
Just
want to
pause
help
it.
you. Like I can't just pause.
Yeah.
You be the last one coming out the house. I'm sorry, babe. I can't pause it.
I know.
I be
Trust me, I don't
pissed.
wanna do it. I'm like, it's a game. How you can't pause the game?
For real.
It's different.
That don't make sense.
Or you should tell them my lady finna come on. Let's go to groceries.
Right.
But it's
Okay, last question.
Yeah, thank you.
Everybody good on that
And they'll
question?
talk about that game all day.
Right. Last question, because it's blowing the clock of time for me. Okay.
There gotta be some fire.
Oh, this is a good question. Why do only men, did you write this? Why do only men or a masculine person have to praise the woman on V-Day? Oh, so I got the outfit first. Okay. Y'all may not like my outfit, but I don't celebrate Valentine's Day because it's a made up holiday by white people to get rich. Because to be honest, who's getting the benefit of it? Because like this question say, obviously the women ain't buying the men nothing, and the men buying the women something just to get the same kitty cat they been getting. So who's really benefiting from waiting till Valentine's Day to celebrate each other? But that's just me because I never celebrated Valentine's Day. I think the only people I ever bought something for was my mom, my brother, and my nephews. I don't think I ever bought you anything, did I? Not for Valentine's Day because we usually buy each other gifts like every week. So, but that's just because we talked about it when we were dating. We didn't want to wait for just one day out the year to celebrate each other. So we made it our business to celebrate each other as often as we can. So that's my answer.
So with that question, I think it goes back, like way back to like chivalry days, where it was abnormal for the woman to pursue the man. It was always the man to pursue the woman. So the masculine person to pursue the more feminine person. And I think that's one thing that has stuck throughout history, throughout the progression to Valentine's Day or, Significant Other's Day or anniversaries or anything, because it was a daily thing. Like you daily open the door, you daily walk on the side of the road. Like you daily hold hands, you daily sit with your back to the door, you daily like that type of thing. So even on a holiday, okay, you do something a little bit more. You feel me? So I think that's why it has been like accustomed to do that on Valentine's Day. But nowadays, I think it's just because it has been like that they want that to continue, versus with everything else changing, are you really looking at it like we have equal roles? You get what I'm saying? Like it's like you pick and choose what you want the masculine to do. Like, let you be you or be the masculine, the traditional masculine role, like on V-Day, and take the lead, take the charge, and do everything to show you that you special. So, that's how I see that question.
What was the question again?
Why do only men or masculine person have to praise the women on V-Day? Do you feel like you have to do that?
I feel like it's a privilege. I feel like it's a privilege, like regardless of what it was kind of created for. I feel like it's a privilege to do because a lot of people ain't really got that to do.
Yeah.
Especially when it's real. Because like for the most part, as men, speaking from a man perspective, and I'm sure speaking from your perspective as well, it's like it feels good to do for, you feel me, like you'll want, especially when they appreciate it back, you feel me, and they hold it down and do what they supposed to do. So I feel like on that day it's dope that if you can go all out to do that, regardless of whoever may think whatever, because at the end of the day, don't nobody really know what you do for your partner. So
Right, that part.
but they gotta come up to the thought though.
Yeah. That's all about the thought.
And I think men deserve to get praised.
Yes,
That's
me
just,
too.
I mean, with me, if you want to, you know, do the most Valentine's Day, cool. But for me, I like for my man to feel special too. Like, I know they like, oh, you know, Valentine's Day is only for women. Okay, cool. But for me, I like to make sure my man feels special.
Right.
I mean, even though he say, you know, don't give me the Valentine's Day, but you know, just appreciate, like, hey, like,
Exactly.
I appreciate what you do.
Like that's
you know?
it, just
It's
to
not
show
something,
you I
yeah,
appreciate
it's not something
you.
big, but hey,
Yeah.
like something small, like, okay, here's your favorite, you know, maybe like your favorite candy, or you like these type of slides, or something like that,
Right.
you know, hey, I
Same
appreciate
thing
you,
we
you
do
know,
for
so
each other, yeah.
to me, the little things matter.
Yeah.
Sure.
Like getting somebody's favorite candy, like you said. That matters. Anybody else? Lee could be. What? What else
You
you
got
got?
something?
No, I think I'm pretty sure I like to my partner to appreciate it. Like I don't feel like only the woman should.
I agree with both of y'all because, you know, it's a day of love. So at the end of the day, that's something to give and show justice to, you know?
All right. Well, before we end this, I always like to say, love is love. And at the end of the day, if you love somebody, you shouldn't be afraid to show them. Whether you're a man, woman, boy, girl, whatever all the other stuff is, y'all gotta refresh my memory. He, she, they, them, all that stuff. Love is love at the end of the day. And God is love. So if you love somebody, it doesn't matter who it is, you should be able to show them affection. You should be able to give them time, energy, whatever it is they need that you're willing to show them because you love them. So does anybody else have any one-liners before we end this? Because it's 1 o'clock.
Don't be afraid to communicate. However you feel, don't be afraid to communicate, because that only makes the relationship even more real.
Don't be scared to be vulnerable, because you might just mess around and like it.
That's good.
And also know when it comes to relationships, know that there's gonna be bumpy roads, but eventually it'll smooth out. If you know what I mean.
That's good. B, Lika.
Man, listen.
They get my Malcolm X real quick.
Listen, man. There's gonna be ups and downs, but that's life, man. That's life, just like relationships. You just gotta keep going, keep pushing through. You know what I'm saying? Talk it out, don't hold nothing in. That's it.
I like that. Alright, all the way from Black Bay to the world. We gonna say goodnight, deuces from your girl TT, signing off in the pink sunshine. And we do not own the rights to this music. Love y'all, deuces. Hit the button, Corey.
But
It's 1 o'clock.